What's up, Novi? This is all about F1. Today, I'll be giving you a race recap of the race on Sunday at the Circuit of Americas. I'll also be showing the results of my predictions from last week, which didn't really go so well. But anyway, let's get right into it. Let's start with sprint qualifying. Sprint qualifying started with Lando Norris setting the fastest lap time in both SQ1 and SQ2 with the mandatory medium tires. Several drivers, including Tsunoda, Ocon, and Behrman, missed the chance to start a final lap because they ran out of time. In SQ3, Max Verstappen set the fastest lap with a 132.143, beating Norris to take pole position for the sprint. Norris and Oscar took second and third respectively, while Nico Hülkenberg qualified an impressive fourth place for Kick Sauber. Russell was fifth and Alonso was sixth. Ferrari had a more difficult session with Hamilton and Leclerc ending up in 8th and 10th respectively. Norris had been fastest in the first two sectors, but Verstappen took pole in the final part. Next up is the sprint race. The sprint race began with a big incident at turn 1 when Nico Hülkenberg made contact with Piastri, which caused Norris to spin and caused both McLarens to retire immediately. And that also took out Alonso. The safety car was brought out and Max Verstappen stayed in the front of the restart. Later, another safety car came out when Stroll hit Ocon, removing both cars from the race. Verstappen kept the lead and won the sprint race, ahead of Russell in second and Sainz in third for Williams. Hamilton finished fourth and Leclerc fifth, Albon took sixth, Tsunoda seventh, and Antonelli finished eighth after Behrman received a 10-second penalty that moved him to the back of the grid. 5 drivers retired, and Verstappen earned his 13th sprint win. Next up is qualifying. Qualifying took place a few hours after the sprint. A red flag came out early in Q1 when Hazard crashed into the barrier, ending his session. Track limits caused the issues for several drivers, with Albon, Stroll, Ocon, and Bortoleto all being eliminated in the first round. Verstappen set the fastest time in every session and secured pole position in Q3 with a lap of 132.510. He did not have time to start a second lap, but still stayed ahead of the rest. Norris qualified second and Leclerc was third. Russell and Hamilton followed in fourth and fifth, with Piastri in sixth. Antonelli, Behrman, Sainz, and Alonso completed the top 10. This quali was also Verstappen's 47th career pole position. Now for the race. In Sunday's race, Verstappen started from pole and kept the lead of the start. Norris dropped to third after Leclerc passed him in lap 1, while Hamilton moved up to 4th. The virtual safety car came on lap 7 when Sainz hit Antonelli, ending Sainz's race. Verstappen stayed in front of Norris and Leclerc fought for second place. Norris finally passed Leclerc on lap 21 to move into P2. Most drivers use a one-stop strategy in the hot conditions, switching from the mediums to the soft tires. Verstappen managed his tires and kept a consistent gap to Norris, who passed Leclerc again on lap 51 after doing his pit stop, finishing the 56th lap race 7.9 seconds ahead of Norris. Leclerc finished third, followed by Hamilton in fourth and Piastri in fifth. Russell was in sixth, with Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Behrman, and Alonso rounding up the top 10. Antonelli recovered to his 13th place after his early spin, and Verstappen's win completed a perfect weekend as he got pole, the sprint win, and the race win. Now that the race recap is over, let's check my predictions. I got 44 points, 15 from guessing that Norris and Leclerc would be on the podium, another 15 for guessing that Hazard would finish ahead during the sprint race, and 10 points for guessing that there would be a virtual safety car during the race. The next race is in Mexico, so I'm going to quickly go through my predictions for that. For the podium, I put Max, Norris, and Russell. The next question was who would get pole position, and I also put Max for that one. The next question was who would qualify higher for the Grand Prix, Gasly or Colapinto, and I put Colapinto for that one. Next is how many teams will get into Q3. I put 7. Next is who will finish ahead in the race, Tsunoda, Alonso, Hulkenberg, or Behrman, and I put Tsunoda for that one. Next was who would put the fastest pit stop of the race. I put Red Bull. Next is, will there be a virtual safety car or a safety car during the race? And I said yes. Next is, who will put the fastest lap time? I put Russell for that one. Next was, which team will score more points this weekend? Red Bull, Mercedes, or Ferrari? And I put Red Bull for that. And finally, will we see a new race winner at Mexico? I said no. So yeah, that's all I have. Next week I'll have my race recap and I'll see if my predictions were correct. Have a nice day, Novi.